welcome to iPen Podcast. My name is Joanne Cox.
Hi, I'm Nanette Buchanan, and this is Let's Talk About It. And we welcome you to our conversation on fear of success. Yes. How many times have you thought about doing something and then said, "Ooh, I can't do that," or "Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be okay with that," or "Ooh, that's too much for me."
That's me. I'm an overthinker, and whatever that subject is that I wanted to go into, I've thought it out for a whole year, the people I'm going to have to deal with, the time I'm going to have to do, and it's just like, I don't even know if I want to do this.
You talk yourself out of it.
Yeah.
You talk yourself out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember doing, and I still can't do it.
What is it? Tell us.
I can't recite my own poems. I have the fear of missing a word or missing something that's in it. And they're mine. I wrote them. But I cannot, and I think it's just a mental block now. I don't memorize. Now I can memorize numbers. I can memorize what you said. I can memorize what I'm supposed to say.
But if I
write the poem down, and I just have a fear that I'm not going to say it the same way it should be. And I've had that since I was young. So I don't even try now. I do it the old way. Look, I'm reading the poem, and I read the poem.
Well, viewers, I really want to say this at the beginning of the show. Please comment and let Nanette know that she should not give up on reciting her own poetry.
I can't do it.
Okay.
Fear, and that's funny because I don't have fear of the audience.
Right.
I don't have fear of the stage.
No, that's different.
I have fear of forgetting what the words are. And they're my words.
Well, you know that there have been well-known singers that have forgotten the lyrics. So you're not alone. Yeah. My answer to that is teleprompter.
Yeah, nowadays you could use a teleprompter.
Yeah.
But you know what? Some of that fear, and not the fear of me doing the poetry, because by no means do I have these elements in that. Some of the fear comes from lack of confidence. Mm-hmm. That one doesn't feel that they either can live up to the expectation, or they have the fear that they don't have what it takes to get the job done, mm-hmm. or they just don't feel that they fit. But if it's your goal mm-hmm. to be successful, you got to put yourself in that success mindset.
That's it.
You got to put yourself in it.
And I was just looking at a television show recently, and it was about putting new entrepreneurs out. Mm-hmm. And I heard the term 4 times from 4 different women that said, I don't feel like I belong.
Oh, my goodness.
And you know, I have a whole different personality type. If I thought about it, I fit in here because it came from here.
Right.
And so I think that they have stereotyped themselves with society, saying mm-hmm. that maybe whatever they're going after, maybe it's a restaurant that's a black woman is trying to bust into the industry of a Italian restaurant. So mm-hmm. who are you to do Italian food? Mm-hmm. You know.
But you have to have the right attitude.
Yeah, you just got to believe.
You got to have that attitude. You got to have that aggression to conquer whatever it is. If it's the fear, if it's the audience. You know, I want to conquer this audience. Like you said, in an Italian restaurant, I'm going to make the best dish there is mm-hmm. for them to come in, even if it's that one dish that I have to give away.
So that they know.
So that they come on in. Try it. I'm going to try every element that it takes mm-hmm. to boost not only my customers, but to boost that confidence within me mm-hmm. that I can do it.
Well, I'd love for all of you to reach out to Nanette and myself, because there's so many facets of this particular topic that we can help you with this, because I think the number one thing is confidence, and how you gain confidence is by being prepared and knowing your stuff.
Well, not only that, what about if I'm stepping out of my comfort zone?
That's it. In order to step out of that comfort zone, it means that you are now saying that, you know, this is something that I'm not accustomed to. Mm-hmm. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it over and over and over until I feel comfortable
doing it.
And so I'm not going to try to do something 2 times and then say, let me try this.
And that you're absolutely right. If I wanted to be an event planner
Mm-hmm.
who also set up the area,
Mm-hmm.
I may very well take on your birthday party.
Yeah.
Take on someone else's celebration. Take on something else before I open up a business.
Yes.
To say that I'm an event planner.
Yes.
I mean, maybe I can coordinate your birthday party. Mm-hmm. Maybe I can coordinate someone's baby shower. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean I can coordinate a wedding. And I have to understand that each of those takes a different element, mm-hmm. or a different zone. I might be in my comfort zone with a birthday party and a baby shower. But when it comes down for the wedding, mm-hmm. I may have to learn a few things before I become comfortable. I might know how to decorate. Mm-hmm. I might know how to design different things. I can remember doing a wedding for a young woman who was getting married in a Catholic church. Mm-hmm. And I had to explain to her and her family, there's certain rituals in a Catholic wedding, mm-hmm. that you can't just walk in and jump the broom, mm-hmm. in a Catholic wedding.
That's right.
Now, if you want to jump that broom, you might want to do that at the reception. Mm-hmm. You might want to come into the hall and then jump the broom as the beginning of your reception begins. You're not going to jump the broom at the altar, mm-hmm. in a Catholic church.
And see, that's just a lack of knowledge.
That's just not going to happen. Mm-hmm. But as an event planner and as a coordinator, it's my job to find out exactly, mm-hmm. what does it take to have this event. We know we have to get in touch with the minister. We know we have to talk to the priest. We know we have to talk to the reverend, whoever it is, before we perform any of this ceremony. But the family didn't recognize that. Mm. They didn't know that.
Yes.
So before you go into these different things, you have to look at, is this what I'm going to do? And if it's what I'm going to do, be knowledgeable enough, mm-hmm. in each thing that you take on. And then that gives you the comfort zone.
It does.
I can tell you what you can't have because I've already researched it. I've already looked into it. Mm-hmm. And then I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with telling you, no, you can't do that.
I'm going to tell you where my weak spot is. When it comes to fear of success, I would automatically say as we started, the confidence level is there because I've done my homework. And the comfort zone, I have no problem with that. Mm-hmm. But I have an attitude problem because of this one area. And that is, since we are now in the virtual world, mm-hmm. that I will tell myself, I'd rather pay someone to do this because I don't know how. And I have fed that into my mentality because even if I'm not doing it, I need to have the knowledge of.
Yes.
So if I don't know how to work with certain things in the computer, if I don't know how to do things in Zoom, mm-hmm. and I want to be a Zoom master, I need to just stop saying because mm-hmm. I had an attitude. Well, I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do it.
And you don't have to be the top professional in it.
No,
you don't have to be the top professional. I remember years ago, and this is going back before Oprah had OWN. One of the things she said was, being in business, you need to know every element of your business, even if you don't perform the task.
Yes, I remember that.
And I took that to heart, even though at that time I didn't even have a business. I didn't even think about writing books.
But it made
I wasn't
sense,
doing anything. But it made sense. If you're going to have an accountant, mm-hmm. you need to know how to add a little bit too. Mm-hmm. You need to know about where your money is going.
I remember her talking about signing those checks.
Signing checks and signing papers. Mm-hmm. You need to know where your money is going. You need to know where it is. So in your case, mm-hmm. if you're going to go on Zoom and you're going to hire somebody to set your Zoom up, or me setting up a website or anything else that you have to do where it involves technology, mm-hmm. I don't have to know how to work the camera. Mm-hmm. I don't have to know how to work the lighting. But I need to know why you're doing it that way.
Yes.
You know, is that the only way that it can be done? Mm-hmm. How is it done in other ways?
Yes.
I need to have a little bit of background information, and I may never touch the camera mm-hmm. or the lights.
Yes.
But I still need to know that background information. That's how I found out the information about the Catholic Church.
Yes.
You know,
you had to do the homework.
I still have to do that homework so that I'm knowledgeable enough, because in these days and time, and people, I'm going to say it with a whisper, some people will scam you and they ain't doing nothing.
That's right. And and you said that magic thing, and the phrase is called have knowledge of.
Have knowledge of.
And so in that mindset, and I want the viewers to be able to connect with this, you put stuff in your own mind. Because I'm thinking of all the negative things that can happen if I don't get
if
this
you don't
right.
get it done. But the thing about it is, suppose you get someone that you think knows and they don't know. Or
I've experienced it.
now my experience has always been they come to you and ask you the questions.
Yes.
Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this in HT? Da 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 da. And I'm going, what is that?
Yes.
So you still have to have a certain amount of knowledge.
Yes.
So that you can move on and be comfortable and be successful.
So what it's about,
be successful.
Yeah, so what it's about is making sure you have the right attitude. Because if I have an open mind so that I can receive the information and understand I'm not trying to be perfect at this, but I just want to have knowledge of, then that gives me the freedom to go with all of that.
And see, the other thing about that too is what others may say. You got to be careful of that. You have to be careful of the positive and the negative and the information that you don't really need. Because like you said, in order for me to be comfortable, do I need to know the size camera you're using? Do I need to know the light bulb wattage? Do I need to? No, I need to know that I need lights and a camera, and I need someone that can work those lights and camera.
Exactly.
I don't need to know everything, and I don't need to know a comparison of what others may say. I got to be careful of that. The greatest enemy of success is fear. And that's both for failure. We may fear that we're going to fail, or success. We got to be careful. We got to be careful. And we want you to be careful in your success, in your next move. Your next move should be to subscribe to our channel. That's what your next move should be.
And let us
subscribe and let us know. Let us know what you think about the podcast. Look at a couple of other ones. We have plenty.
I'd like for you to let us know what your fears are and how you conquered them.
Yes. How did you get over it?
So until next time.
We'll talk to you later. Have a good week.